Team Rex is the only team to make 2 finals in VAIL. Acer has lost only once this season. That was only to Team Rex. They have been described as untouchable.
Let's get started here with round number 1. Acer on the Rayab side on the defense and Rect on the offense here. It's going to be interesting to see how both of these teams approach this first round of each side. It's 2 kills going the way of Acer there as Taquito looks to pick up a couple. Free Fire coming in through the smoke right now. A 3rd kill off of Rect. Rect lose 4 players and now a 1 versus 5 right off the rip. Acer holding it down on the site, and just like that, a clean sweep from the Acer squad, bringing up a 1-0. Could easily cost the round. So we do see Tarmac picking up a kill onto Beck to open things up for Rect. Another kill coming for Tarmac, but Julian going to be taken outside Kilo there. Shots ringing out, utility coming out. Tech9 Jr. picking up Natix there, and now we have a 3 versus 2. Rect have the man advantage. Another person down, Tech9 Jr. going to be taking out Rise, and now is forced into a 1 versus 2 clutch with Basil and Tarmac. We do see them planting that scanner. It does go down. Tarmac able to take out Tech9 Jr. and Rect gonna be even in the score and taking their first full rifle round.
Here we go. We're tied up 1-1, guys, and it's the start of the NA Grand Finals.
Thinking about the map a little bit, I mean, Suna, it is one of those more traditional maps, but as we see already, before I can even say anything, Natix picks up a kill, Rise picks up another kill onto Beck, and Rect now have that man advantage 4 versus 3, and Acer has to be feeling the pressure. Tarmac picks up another kill, the attack going well to the Julian!
That was a collateral if there ever has been. It's like Kilo is alone now.
Trying to force whatever 1v1 they can. Rise gonna swing, but gonna miss the shot. And we pick it up both and clutching it up for Acer.
The best dude. That's what we're gonna probably see here as this Acer squad sets up for defense. Already some kills coming through. The utility there gets tossed out to the backside. Shots up through the center, connecting, opening up the site here, maybe around. Potentially in the hands here of Rect if they can keep things moving, but Acer's quick to react. Oh no, I was thinking, do we swap next round?
I think we play 8 rounds first, and then
Okay, my fault. Anyway, back into the action we go for Acer versus Rect. Shout out to anyone tuning in. If you are stopping by online, we appreciate you hanging out, watching the action on the VAIL YouTube channel. You're missing out on what is an amazing LAN presentation.
I mean, the pistol round is a really critical round to try to gain any momentum, and Acer get that opening pick. Julian picks off another one, and Acer again just kind of in the lead right now. Shots fired from both teams. Tarmac and Tech9 going to be trading. Natix picking up kill on Taquito, and now Neuro gets the kill onto Basil. VAIL's history, seeing if he can do anything, but of course the teamwork is going to triumph there, and Neuro going to be picking up the headshot onto Natix.
As in North America, it's Acer versus Rect, and will we have a Map 1 winner crowned here? We'll see soon as kills come cascading through, multiple connecting, and again, it looks like Acer are looking good here on the attack.
Yeah, I mean, they've already picked up 3 kills on the Acer side of things, and, again, they're just doing a good job getting those early picks, not getting traded. Basil, once again, getting a nade kill onto Tech9 there, so they even the score just a little bit. Shots ringing out for both sides. Taquito picks up Rise, and now it's Basil to try to hold on in a 1 versus 2 clutch. Can he do it?
Oh, I thought that might have been the start of something there, but the scanner goes down, and now Basil has to retake. They'll jump off, look for some shots, check their corners, not find anyone tucked in to any tight defensive angle, and instead have to hunt the rest of this offense from the Acer squad, and it's Acer taking our first map of this best of 5.
I don't know, it's tough.
You're Rect. What do you got, guys?
Wrecked. I'm just going to stick with it. I don't care.
Okay, I'll stay with Acer for Miru. They've been playing good so far. At VRML Con, a little hype up for the folks at home. How are we feeling? We're ready for map 2.
In deferment of the map pick here, so we'll see how that kind of works out. But again, we talk about that defender-sided advantage, and that can certainly help get some early momentum, which can be critical for either one of these teams. We do have shots ringing out from both teams, and a little bit of damage done either way. Some util coming out, nothing too crazy yet. Control of the clock and the pace. Kiwi picking up a first kill, Beck picking up a second kill, and Natix also picking up a kill there as well. Natix with a double, swings out. He came into game 2 ready to play. Tarmac picking up another one, and now it's Beck versus 4. A little bit more fair, more shots coming out as Kiwi tries, but Tarmac going to be putting them down, and Wrecked pick up their first round.
I think Acer's feeling good here. Up here, down through the center as utilities, flashes, smokes come out. Now the push swinging over towards B side as fights erupt. Smoke and utilities. Shots coming in, and there's a connection on the backside from Taquito as they swing, ring around the Rosie on the hunt for Kiwi. They'll find him. And it comes down now to a 1v2. Tarmac trying to keep the dream alive for the likes of this Wrecked defense.
Yeah, Tarmac in a 1 versus 2 situation has to try to figure out where both these, now defenders are, as the roles kind of reverse when you're in that retake situation. So Tarmac has to try to do anything that he can do here, and the time is ticking. I mean, we've already burned up a third of the scanner clock, and no shots, no nothing.
Oh, a little pre-fired. Oh, right into the face. Of Taquito there, and Taquito connecting, getting their team on the board. Acer.
But Basil does pick up one in a trade, and we do see that scanner go down, and now a 3 versus 4 retake here for Rex to try to pull up. Fizz gonna get taken out, Tarmac gonna get taken out, and now it's Kiwi taking out one, makes it a second, now brings it back to a 1 versus 2, has to try to find both players within the allotted time.
A viable option. They got to be worried about that if you're now on
Kiwi
the
picks up
offense
another.
That's defending. Kiwi's on the path of the comeback here. Found the first of 2 that they'll need. They're going to try to stick this. The shots erupt, and there's the swing from Julian to shut it down. It's the scanner cap, the round win to what was the defending attacking side. But we're tied 2 apiece here between defense with a nice early opener, puts them into an advantage, then quickly gets punished by Julian. Back into a 4-4. Nades and utility connect, putting down Kiwi and Natix. And now Natix on the hunt for 4, finds 2. There's only 1 left on Taquito to defend. Now at certain angles, that's a risk. If you do check, just like Fizz, check for that angle. They catch that kill. Finding Tech 9, there's another from Basil Maz coming through, and Beck now off of the list. Julian alone in a 1v4, trying to hold things down in the pinch up through the center, puts this Rex squad up 4-2 here on map 2. Trying to hold down A side, and they get denied by Julian. Where is the rotation? It's Natix. That's the entirety of the rotation. The only defender left to hold down A site. And they'll be right up in the face of Julian. They spin for the save!
Oh my God! Natix with the 1 versus 2.
Oh my God, that is what you expect to see out of a player like Natix. He has been a young up-and-coming talent in this scene for years now. There's a reason he is one of the few players who's made it to the finals twice in VAIL. And he's showing us why.
Yeah, he is. They are on display this afternoon. And they keep piling on to their lead. It's 5-2 right now. Basil Maz continues. And tear apart the Acer squad here.
And he's hungry and looking for more, but Taquito going to be shutting that early defense aggression down.
No, it is. I mean, it does if you look at the KDs. You can see that there's kills coming through from that losing squad. You look at the bottom of your screen there, you'll see them all stacked up next to the player names. A push down here in the basement that lands with Fizz. There for Tech 9 as they held it in their offhand. A 1-for-1 over the top there. That keeps us into a close 3-3.
Acer have to try to take control and try to get this retake, but Natix picks off one, Tarmac picks off one, and now it's Beck in a 1 versus 3. Again, just they could potentially be converging or just be, kind of chilling out here. Natix gonna be putting an end to that though, and Wrecked extending their lead 7-2. A complete opposite storyline we're seeing this game from game number 1.
What a statement it would be from Wrecked to close out this next map at a larger round disparity between these teams than they just received. Like there's like, okay,
Yeah.
Acer, you guys can dish it out, so can we.
Yeah, that would be a heck of a way to get back into the series and really shut down the momentum that Acer was riding in to map 2 with. Off of a great Suna performance, they are fighting now for every bit of a round, every bit of the kill, and they are not finding a whole lot of success against Rekt, who is now defending and cutting down Acer, trying to push to site.
Picking up 3 kills there. Taquito picking off 2 there. Basil does pick off Julian, and Tarmac picks off Taquito, bringing it back to a 2 versus 2. But as I say that, Beck is able to get that long-range kill onto Tarmac, and now it's Basil in a 1 versus 2 position, going to be exposed there. Nade coming out, and Nero picks it up with a 3-pointer as he's going to be taking out Basil and going to be stopping that scan.
Yeah, the pressure feels like it's mounting, and my heart rate is starting to increase as Smokes and Utility come out, and everything going down at A side. A multi-kill coming in from Tech9 and Taquito.
And I mean, a minute 5, you know, again, he's, as I say that, just gets immediately shut down by Beck. So Taquito and Tech9 Jr. both picking up a double, and Acer are clawing their way back. But Tech9 Jr. picks up 1, Basil able to pick up 1, and Rekt have the numbers advantage. But Tech9 Jr. with the swing and the double, and now it's Fizz in a 1 versus 2. Big fire coming out, and Tech9 with a triple for that round, and Acer have officially tied it up.
Yeah, it seems like the crowd not too happy with Acer coming back here on map 2. We were here
2 versus 3.
trying to make the magic happen, swinging out too far.
And now Beck with the pistol, shuts it down, and Rekt take the round of overtime.
They go in as the champions of map 2, and we definitely winning here this afternoon. But we're in lobby, we're in Kitty, map number 3. How do we see this shaking out? I don't know, but we're here to find out who is going to take away VRMLCon 2024 champion. We're not going to not know that now, but we will at least be getting close to a series point after the winner here takes this map. It's all barreling through. The push, is it coming through? That's the question that they got to ask themselves if they're Kiwi, if they're Tech9, if they're Beck, diving out of their own utility, battling over the top of the smoke, and finally leaving us with a 2v1 in favor of
Acer.
Acer.
There you go. But if there's any player that can, you know, just pull a miraculous play out, it's Kiwi. I mean, Kiwi, some people may know him, some people may not, but Kiwi is just absolutely insane when it comes to, you know, a lot of these VR games. And, you know, I've seen them do some of the most miraculous stuff they could possibly. Here comes that shot. Kiwi picks up 1, but the scan going for it. As I call it, Kiwi clutching it up for Rekt, and they get the opening pistol round. Even doing a 1v2 like Kiwi did the other round is hard, but Tarmac gets some advanced positioning. We see some smoke coming through, but Tech9 answers right back. Fizz in a 1 versus 3, but Julian shuts it down, and Acer picking up another round.
Dives back into it. Nade's utility coming in a push over onto what seems to be A side, and a big connection that comes in onto Tarmac and Fizz, and Julian absolutely keeping things alive for this defense, and they needed those kills because now the attacking side is in a kill advantage.
Situation and shots coming through from both sides. Everybody's just kind of pre-firing each other's angles, trying to predict where each player's going to come from. Shots ring out, and the pressure is on, and Fizz going to be taking the round for Rekt there as they get another round on the board.
Just barely hear the comms coming in. They're very active from both squads. They're very in to their communication, and clearly Taquito was aware of that play, of that rotation, and they'll take another point for defense, going up 3-2 on the Acer side. Back into the lead here, but if you're the defending squad.
Yeah, and Fizz going to be picking up the opening kill, but we do see the attack coming in from the opposite side. Neuro and Julian both picking up kills, but Tarmac answering right back against Neuro. Tech9 Jr. picking up Tarmac, though, and now Rekt are at the man disadvantage here. But as I say that, Julian was trying to go for the plant, but Fizz shuts it down. 35 seconds left as we're getting into the end of this round. Tech9 Jr. picks off 1, tries to make it a second.
Oh, ammo!
But Fizz answers right back. 1 versus 1. Fizz versus Beck. 20 seconds left. It can't get any closer than that. And Beck, with the health advantage, going to be picking up the round for Acer.
All season long. And it's Acer who are now trying to push
nade.
up. A nice nade from Kiwi does open things for defense, and now kills back and forth. That puts us into a 4v3 in favor of this Rex squad.
Yeah, and Fizz looking for the second, but Beck going to be taking out Fizz as Basil does kill Neuro there. Natix taking out Beck, but Julian killing Tarmac, and now Julian in a 1 versus 2 situation. We have seen Julian clutch this up, but Natix, the Wonder Child, going to be shutting it down.
They end up going down themselves, leaving Kiwi alone to do the job of the entire team. There's one, looking for two! And they find the third! They still have one more to go as Tarmac looked for the scanner, didn't get it under the chaos, and now it does get it down. There's the swing at Taquito! Excuse me, not Tarmac. Finds the kill onto Kiwi, and two away. Acer are close here.
Acer trying to look to see what they can possibly do. Tech9 Jr. able to pick up Kiwi. They even the man numbers there. So, you know, if they can just collectively work together, you know, maybe they can get over the edge and pick up the 9th and final round there. But we do see the scanner goes down, and now Rekt are forced into a retake situation. Tarmac picks up Tech9 Jr., but not before Natix is lost. And now it's Tarmac and Basil, the oldest duo in this Rekt lineup here, to try to save Rekt from losing this map.
Swings out, and the pre-fire connects nicely onto their target. A trade again, 1 for 1. And with scanner down, what's the play? Beck seemingly with the advantage. What is gonna happen? 11 seconds on the scanner. The peek out from Beck. They catch the kill, and it's Acer taking map number 3 and pushing us to a potential series point. Okay, we've stalled long enough to get everyone into lobby and for us to get ready to dive into map number 4 of this best of 5 for VRMLCon 2024. Let's hear it for your favorite squad here, diving in to Miru. We're tired. I gotta imagine that it's impacting these teams too right now.
Exactly.
They gotta be feeling that energy drain, guys.
Yeah, no, and like I said before the match even started, like whoever wins here, it comes down to who has the best habits, the best systems that they can fall back on and make the least mistakes as the pressure mounts.
Information as utility comes in. A decent bit of it. Counter utility up over the top, and that connects. Beck and Julian going down from Tarmac and Kiwi as Zykillo gets scooped up by Julian. The swing around from Neuro, finding Fizz, and Acer getting picking apart Rekt here on the defense, and they'll go up 1-0 right out the gate.
They wanted to take that round so quick. I mean, 2 initial grenade kills coming out from Acer. I mean,
well done by defense, but we're into rifles and utility now for round 2, and Taquito will open things up on the other side with an early kill, a 1-for-1 exchange between them and Natix. That puts us into a 4-4, make it a 3-3.
And 2-3 now as Tech9 Jr. picks up another kill, but Natix answers right back, and you know, again, Rekt and Acer just kind of equalizing as much as they possibly can. We do see some free fire coming in through that smoke, maybe someone trying to pick something up, but Natix says no, this is my site right now, and it's Neuro versus 2. Tarmac, the guardian angel, the scanner was trying to go down, and Tarmac was there to save the day for Rekt.
I mean, Miru's really back and forth out of all of them. Out of all the maps, I do feel like it lends to both sides taking rounds, and here we are, 1-1.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, at the end there, like, Neuro just need to get his foot in the door in that 1v2, but Tarmac wouldn't let him. He covered his teammate on the scanner. I do believe it was Natix so perfectly. His timing could not have been better.
Here we go. Round number 3 as Nades and Utility come crashing in around the corners. Tech9 Jr. battling back Fizz in there. Bit of an extension here, and Natix now diving forward with the rest of their squad, and Taquito reading it perfectly for a triple.
Insane stuff coming out from Taquito. He completely... Oh, the knife just barely misses. Tarmac, hold up. Answers with his own. He has to get an ace clutch here, by the way, to try to, you know, win the round for Rekt. But I mean, Taquito picks up a triple. I mean, you've got that in the bag. And Beck answers with a grenade.
They had the back exposed for what seemed like a couple of seconds there to prime that nade and hit their target. At this point, do we think Acer's maybe starting to show off a little bit? Bring through their mind, and maybe an early pick would be able to set the tone that they need, like it has last round with Fizz hitting a nice shot onto Tech9. That's what they need.
Yeah, I mean, shutting down Tech9. Oh my God, another nade from Fizz. So Fizz picking up 2 kills, but just like that, Acer answer right back with 3 kills of their own.
Attack and defense. But the thing is, this could set them up at the half to come back from a 6-2 half, which is the exact situation they put Acer in last time this map was played.
Oh, Neuro with that 3-pointer, as we're, kind of talking about the whole match and whatnot. Immediately gets the pick, but Saikilo able to answer right back, taking out Neuro, taking out that site defender, and Beck gets taken out through the smoke there. Julian answers, but Saikilo right there with the support, and now a 2 versus 2 retake as Taquito takes out Tarmac. And, it could be possible. We could see a successful retake, and now it's a 1 versus 1. In him clutch before.
Here it comes. They try to go for the scanner. They spot Saikilo in the back corner. They have time to work with, but not a lot. 20 seconds on the clock. The bait comes out again. You can see the trembling in the hands as they go for 2, and they go for the fight. 8 seconds, time ticking down, and there's the swing.
Saikilo with the clutch. Getting the round for Wrecked.
Oh my goodness, and Tech9 denied the 1v2. Oh my goodness, what a round there. They were just barely giving little tells back and forth as to, I'm on the scanner, I'm not on the scanner, I'm about to swing you, I'm not about to swing you. That could have gone any way for so long.
Here we go, the back half of map 4 with a lead in Acer's hands. Will it be enough? We saw them come back from a deficit last map on Miru, and now maybe it's Rex's turn to come back from a deficit here as they swap sides and we go into our pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, we see some early gunshots and early aggression coming out from Acer as they like to do early on. I can only say early so many times there, but we do see one pick going the way of each team there. Tech9 Jr. picks off Kiwi, but Natix answers right back. Wrecked now at a 3-4, actually 3-3 tie right now in terms of player numbers. Saikilo picks off Neuro, and he gets a second one. Scanner is planted. Beck in a 1 versus 3, and Sai with the triple kill on B site, gonna be getting the scanner to fuse there, and Rex gonna be winning that pistol round. And let's talk about Sai for a second. Sai is one of the original players of that Wrecked roster. Has been around for so long, and we're seeing him show up in this match. Some critical rounds coming in last round and a 3K this round. I mean, he's shown up this game for sure. The trade, just, it's important to, try to keep that man advantage. Fizz picking up another kill on the Tech9. Natix picking up 1. Potentially looking for more. Maybe potentially even saw one of the Acer players. Some nades do come out. Minute 15. Neuro picking up the headshot onto Kiwi, trying to even the score line just a little bit. And you have to wonder how Wrecked are going to be reacting to Acer. I mean, what can Acer really do? Oh! Keto going to be answering that question for me as he picks out Natix, and it's a 2-on-2. Scanner's down, and now all of a sudden Wrecked is forced into a retake situation. See some nades coming out, maybe a potential player spot there from one of the Wrecked players, and time is ticking. Time is against them right now. Oh! Sakito finds him through the smoke, looking for 2.
They're on the hunt. They want that double kill. They're thirsty for it with the land presence here. The scanner's down, and they'll find it. Acer continues to pile onto their lead. They go up 6-4, 3 away from taking the convention. Question is, where do they go? That's what the answer they're looking for on defense is, where are they going? Tech9's here. That finds 1. Shots come up through the center, and it's info to process for the rest of this duo. The swing out, there's 1. There's the double from Beck!
Oh, man. The double kill, such an important thing there. And now it's Beck versus Tarmac. We've seen Beck clutch it up before. We've seen Tarmac clutch it up before. Ooh. A shot does ring out. 20 seconds left on the clock. Beck has to catch that scanner.
We're dancing left and right. We're dancing around the cargo crate. It's a 1v1. The push comes into Tarmac.
I mean, he made the map. He made the map. He knows exactly how to play that shipping container. He probably modeled it. But oh my gosh, what a double out of Beck to open up the site there.
Might I say?
Yeah.
And it'll go down on a site now for the duo to retake the round in the open. The double kill is viable, but it doesn't come through, and Kiwi keeps the dream alive for Rekt in map 4.
To do that in rounds past, but as we get into the late game here, the pressure is starting to soak in, I feel like. You know, both these teams, Rekt are at the edge. Saikilo picks up a double as going on about that. As Gaijin was just saying, Saikilo being an impact player, and that is a clear example right there.
We're tied up 7-7, Gaijin. I mean, we're not there to the 8-8, but it's dang close. Now a 2v3 as Acer are losing control of their player advantage.
Yeah, and Taquito is going to be able to pick up Saikilo. They bring it to an even 2-on-2, but Julian answers right back, and now it's Julian versus Kiwi. Scanner still managed to go down. Kiwi trying to find maybe, you know, a lucky shot or two, and Julian, you know, has to try to figure out, but the cough of the smoke. Again with another clutch, keeping Rekt in this and bringing them to match point without an answer back, so putting Rekt in that advantage.
Nice
but
name.
Neuro gets
Nice
a double. He's looking for more. We hear even the crowd cheering for him a little bit. 3 versus 4 on the Rekt side. Acer have that man advantage. Taquito finds Fizz. We could be going to another overtime.
We're dang close at this base. Acer are in control. Tarmac with a beautiful kill over the site of B is still here defending. Finds a second to take us into a 1v2, and Kiwi's done it before. Can they do it again? The solo defender up against Julian and Nero, both doing very well today. 14-11, 12-9 respectively. They're playing strong, they're playing confident. Can we see Kiwi power through as they find the first? Scanner down, so they don't necessarily have to apply pressure on defense, aka Julian, who is now defending the scanner. And oh my goodness, the swing here doesn't work is the question. What does Julian do? How do they process this? Scanner has 15 seconds left to work with. Time they gotta be here now. Off the train! We're going to another round. It's 8-8. It's 8-8. There is no map winner, and it all comes down to round number 17.
17.
Rekt have done it on Colonist. They've closed down overtime round on the attacking side on this map. It's this entire round. All of the pressure on their shoulders.
What a series being delivered to our eyeballs this afternoon as Acer and Rekt proved that they were destined for first and second. They were destined for this fight at VRML Con, and it is closer than I ever anticipated it to be. As round 7 ticks down and no one has been found or picked off yet.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're in Acer shoes, you know, you're this close. You're literally one round away from, you know, winning a bunch of money and getting a bunch of medals and, you know, cementing your name in VR esports history. I mean, that's not something to take so lightly. And, you know, Rekt, they need this round to hold on to force a game 5. I mean, there's so much pressure on both sides. You gotta wonder how either team is handling it right now.
Does that past experience for Rekt factor in here? Is it enough for them to battle through? Is the stamina enough for them to work with here today? That's all factors that we haven't had to talk about during the regular season. The pressure and the stamina are things we only see shine here in the postseason as kills come in from Kiwi to open things up. A nice early kill, making it a 4v5. There's the refrag on the back 9. Tech9 finds one themselves. We're into it through 2v2 now. Suddenly, blink and you'd miss it.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. We, Acer, have used up pretty much this entire...
Whoa, that was dangerous. Scanner got plucked out of their hands and went across the cargo crate in a moment that I think we're very nervous about. There's the swing for what could have been a double. It's a 1v2 now as the scanner is down and Julian is trying to fend off the barrage.
Julian, they've done it before.
They can't! Oh! We're going to map 5!
Gonna be forcing the map number 5. Wrecked winging it again in overtime on Miru.
Wow.
What is going on?
What a map.
Wow. Wow, we have one more map pick to go here. So Acer, map, would you like to pick your map or defer?
We're gonna go with map.
And which map would you like to pick?
Suna.
Suna. Attack or defend?
We will take defend.
One more time. Let's do this!
Here, but after this, we are going to have a champion crowned, and it's all going to be decided on Suna, a map that I think definitely leads itself a little bit to the defensive half. I think we touched on that a little bit the last time we were here earlier today, a couple hours ago.
Actually, on Suna, it's usually the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Really?
The attackers will usually have a slight advantage, but also it's an aimers map. So
Right.
depending on who is hitting their shots better, especially after several hours of play, that could just be what decides everything. It comes down to the raw mechanical athletic skill.
Yeah, I mean, Acer, they got to be feeling it right now. I mean, they just lost the last map, and this really is anybody's game. And this pistol round is really going to set the pace. We do see some Util coming in. Beck picking up the first kill onto Kiwi, picks up a second one onto Saikilo, and that's going to open things up for the Acer squad there. Natix picks off one, but gets taken out by Tech9 Jr. Nades come flying in, and it's Basil and Fizz in a 2 versus 3 retake as Basil actually picks up a nade kill, a Hail Mary even.
Scanner down, the counter push coming in now, and offense goes to defense. Once that scanner goes down, and Tech9 able to spring a trap onto Basil Maz and Fizz for a double. No, Nero scooping it up on the backside. We can't give credit for the double there. It's just teamwork that brought that together to put Acer, Wrecked up 1-0.
Acer.
Acer, okay, we have the scores swapped. Apologies on the scoreboard there. We'll get that adjusted for you shortly enough. But yeah, it is Acer now in a 1-0 lead on the attacking half. Definitely how you want to start, riding momentum off of what was a bit of a tough 8-8 map loss.
Certainly so. I mean, any early game momentum that you can get, you hold on to that, right? And, the fact that they're able to do that on that pistol round, and we'll see if they're even able to replicate it on this rifle round. And, Acer being on the attacking side, I've said it a few times already, but they are in control of the pace right now. They can elect to go fast. They can elect to take it slow. And, if you're on the defense, you have to just try to be proactive as much as you can. The more reactive you are, you're more prone to either making a mistake or costing your life.
Wow.
And as I say it, Neuro, with some really precise utility, gets Natix there in the corner. And Acer opening things up, Neuro picking off another one.
Really nice opener here. They've got a good bit of control over the entire map as you're seeing Tech9 pick apart the rotation, and Acer in clean control off of a pistol round and a rifle round, up 2-0 on our final map.
The Neuro show on that B execute. Just 3 separate picks. The first one with a perfect grenade. Like that was perfectly timed. He threw it hard and fast, so it perfectly burst around the corner to clear Natix out. Natix was their only B player at the time. Someone else had to run and support it, and got pinched from Cat, and then still fell to Neuro's AK.
Craziness is what we're here for today with the VAIL Season 1 VRML LAN Finals. I am so happy we're here showing off what is a great bit of competition in a fantastic game designed to be an esport. Fizz again opening things up with an early kill.
He's so good at that. I swear, we've seen it throughout this entire series. I mean, I've lost track of how many rounds he's literally gotten an open pick. It's insane. He's so good at that. Natix and Saikilo both picking up kills. Julian does answer back, but, that could have been more than enough. Julian and Taquito, the dynamic duo, now in a 2 versus 4 situation to try to make something happen here. But this, I don't want to speak it into existence too soon, but, this could potentially be a wrecked round. But again, Julian and Taquito, they have clutched it 2 versus 4 first.
Oh,
Julian
no!
picks up 2. maybe the caster curse is real. I truly don't know. But
There he goes,
Taquito, Basil, and now Psykilo in a 1 versus 2. By how long it takes the scanner to defuse, and Taquito just answers like that. And Julian and Taquito just being the dynamic duo. They do again have a good amount of time. Beck picks off another, but Fizz answers right back. Kiwi answering back too. And now it's Neuro versus 3. But I'm telling you, I mean, if there's any person that could do this, it's Neuro. I mean, this man's aim is so cracked. He sees Fizz holding his gun, and
down it goes despite the duo here. And there is a duo here. I don't know that Nero was ready for the reinforcements as they do get picked off by Psykilo, and Kiwi, alive and well, will interrupt that scanner, putting a point on the board for the first time on Suna in map 5 for Rekt. To say about it. All day long, all series long, they have been fighting back against this Acer dominance. And with the trade, we have 2 left alive on Rekt. That leads us to a 2-3, that lead getting chipped away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now lock in, hold your angles, trust in your team. That's what it comes down to at a high level. Pick up double kills like this from Kiwi.
What a master play coming out from Kiwi there, holding down that position by themselves with the util usage as well as the good gun skill. Kiwi picking up a 3rd, on par for an ace. Can they do it? The smoke goes down, but Taquito says, no, you're not having an ace this round. Nades Kiwi, and it's a 2 versus 3. Not undoable for this Acer squad here, but, you know, Natix gets a little aggressive, and Taquito punishes that. Fizz gets taken out, but Fizz clutches it up, and Rekt have officially tied it for the first time in map number 5. We're looking at a 3-3 scoreline. Now, we've already expended 10 seconds on that scanner. Fizz picking up another one, and another one, and now it's Julian to try to defend, but Basil getting the trade there, and Rekt are for the first time in map number 5 are going to be taking the lead 4-3.
I don't know. The Acer squad seems to be losing a little bit of the focus here as we get deeper into these rounds. As we get into this 5th map, we're seeing Rekt shine a little bit. The energy starting to show a little bit. They're locked in now with a good, comfortable 4 points in a row coming through from them.
Yeah, no, they have the momentum to close out the half, and honestly, potentially keep it into the next half when they're on attack, which is arguably the favored side.
Wow. We are flying through map number 5, 4-3. Do we get a winner, or are we going to be tied here at the end of this half and we swap sides? That's what's at stake right now. Do you want to be tied at that side swap? I think both teams would quite frankly be fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, knowing that it's game 5 and knowing how like game 5 is in pretty much every esport go, it's probably going to wind up being tight. And honestly, I'd almost say that maybe we even see an overtime, but we'll see. I mean, Natix and Taquito going to be taking each other out there. Excuse me on that one. So bullets flying through the smoke. Somebody trying to find a lucky shot there. And
Not so lucky. That was a beautiful angle from Tech there to find them over the top. Get
Acer at that score line. Like,
they're here, and it's when it matters most. When VRML Con and the prizing is on the line. The medals, the prestige, the cash is all what they're fighting for here today. They've had a beautiful season. Acer have been playing fantastic all season long, and they now find themselves in a position where they may start to lose control of this final map.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, this pistol round is certainly going to set the tempo for the second half. Tech9 does pick up a kill onto Basil and picks up 2. Julian picking up 1, but Kiwi going to be trading out with them. Fizz does pick up a kill onto Beck.
Of this series against Rekt. The push comes in and a double connecting from Kiwi over the site. This attacking half looking good now as they do get a bit of control. The scanner going down onto B.
It's this opening pick. Who, you know, if you're Rekt, you kind of just hide out, but Natix gets all 3!
What? Kiwi opens up the round with a double. Natix closes us out with a triple. Our season 1 champions.
Oh man, it's close. It's close. We are nearly there as we inch further and further to a winner here. Round and round. Every round bringing us closer to knowing who is going to be our VRML Con champion. Here we go into round 12.
Yeah, and so Taquito going to be picking up that early pick onto Kiwi there. We do see some early util as well. Sakilo getting a kill, but actually trading with Tech 9. And Fizz getting taken out by Julian there. Julian doing so much work, you know, this entire series. Basil gets taken down. And just like that, Acer have tied it up.
Here we go, tied 6-6. Map 5, let's hear it from the crowd. We're here for a beautiful series. It's nothing but better than this right here. I mean, there isn't anything better than this, right?
Honestly, no, that's why I'm not adding anything.
It is 6-6. It's our favorite game to tune into here, our favorite VR esport. VAIL absolutely delivers.
This has been a wild series. Sakilo, he's known for his grenades, and there's an example of it. Sakilo getting a double and a triple, opening things up. Taquito putting an end to that, but Kiwi. Shooters on Wrecked, and Natix puts it to an end. Wrecked 2 points away from being crowned champions.
And their teammates.
Fizz picking up one, Sakilo picking up another. They're cutting down this Acer defense right now with 2 opening picks on the Wreck side. Taquito killing Natix there, trying to hold it down. Picks off a second one. He's not done just yet.
Battling back the entirety of this offense. Fizz finds a double. It's all up to Taquito in a 1v2. Who's battling back the bush, and there it is. Fizz stays alive.
And we are at match series point even. I mean,
Season point.
Season
Championship point. Wrecked have the opportunity to close it out right now.
Fizz has dominated the KD scene, the #1 shooter there, and we're hearing Acer chants, trying to reinvigorate this squad, focus them up for another round, trying to push it to a overtime again. We'll see if it's going to happen as Acer.
And there's another opening kill from Sakilo, and he gets a double! Just like that, Wrecked with a double opening. They are this close. Acer on their backs against the wall. Neuro does pick up a kill against Kiwi in this potential last round, and the scanner has gone down. Acer forced into a retake. Sakilo picks up a third. It is this close. It is a 4 versus 2. Neuro and Taquito, arguably the 2 best shooters on Acer, to try to keep Acer in this one, and Wreck just have to hold. Natix picks up one. There it is! And Wreck are your 2024 VAIL VRML Season 1 champions!
They couldn't close it out 2 years ago.
There's the celebration. There it is, the unbelief, the disbelief in the Wrecked roster. I can't believe they've done it.
They deserve this. They started off on the back foot with the largest round differential that we saw throughout the entire series. 3 of these players have been playing this game for years, hoping it would pay off, and they just barely fell short in 2022. But today, they get to lift the trophy.
Man, and I gotta say, you know, you're bliss, soaking in the victory. They were on stage in 2022, couldn't do it, and this time around, they secured it. Give it, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wrecked!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the VRMLCon 2024 Season 1 North American Grand Finalist Wrecked here. Congratulations to Wrecked. They have done it. They will receive incredible medals, handcrafted, no, but VRML Con medals getting handed out to the championship team here. I'll start with, oh yeah, show it off. Show off that medal. I want to start down here with the team captain from Wrecked. You know, it's been a heck of a journey to get here. You fought over the course of Last Land, and now you are the champion. How does it feel today?
Feels amazing. It's retribution for Last Land for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what is the sensation right now after coming out on top and being the champion, having that medal in your hand? Does it feel like it was worth it?
Yeah, it's not like anything else I've done before, that's for sure. It's exciting to see VR taking off like this, or yeah.
Absolutely. I got to go down the list here of everyone on Rect without stepping on any headsets. How do you feel? I mean, what was it like going into the 5th map? You guys were doing team meetings before. You know, what was the discussion leading up to map 5?
Yeah, I mean, we were just, we played Suna once with me as IGL. Didn't work out so well. So, I give Basil all the credit. He did such a great job on Suna IGLing in my stead.
Awesome. Well, it worked out. I mean, was there ever a point where you were in those team meetings and concerned that you might not be the champion here today?
We know how they play, so we weren't concerned. We're confident. It was probably the best game of VAIL anyone has seen or played. It was just amazing.
I got to agree with you there. It's, again, been a long road, a whole season to get here. When you started the season, did you think you'd be on at a convention being interviewed as a champion?
No, because the first part, like the beginning of Rect, we almost disbanded basically. Everybody left, and then we came back, so hard, and it was insane.
Is this going to keep the team together, you think, for another season?
We'll see.
All right, and last but not least, I mean, again, congratulations to coming out on top and being the champion. How does it feel? We saw you overcome with emotions. How are you feeling right now to be here on this booth as the champion?
I feel great, man. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because of my parents, and they let me spend so much time on these games, and I just thank them so much for that. They're actually right over there. I love y'all. Thank y'all for letting me chase my dreams.
Certainly is a dream come true, I imagine, for teams that have been playing around on these LAN stages for a while now. You've got a medal in your hand. How does it feel?
It feels great, man. I've been playing VR for almost 6 years, and this is the first one that really mattered. Our team practiced and practiced and practiced for 3 weeks straight just to win this. We did it.
That is it for our Rect champions. One more final congratulations to the VRML Con 2024 VAIL champions. Thank you all for hanging out and being here for VRML Con. Now get out